Hello Ninja Squad. So today, we're making a craft. We're going to paint this little guy and make him look like my cat Gibson. I will show an image of my cat. Y'all know my cat. Y'all have seen my cat around. But I really wanted to make a squishy version of Gibson. Because I wanted to, mainly. But also I wanted to show it to you guys, so there's the image I'm copying. So I can have it, but y'all have a bigger one of the exact same image. So this one. But also other images. I'll pop up random ones throughout this video. And I'm hoping to figure out how to make it time-lapse. If not, it will skip over. Y'all would know what I would do later. We have all the stuff ready to go. So I'm going to kind of paint him like a ceramic. I'm going to start with just a big old coat of black or white. I'm still deciding. I'm looking at the picture right now to figure out which one is more dominant. I'm also looking at other images. I keep going with white. I'm just going to start with white, with a white coat. Oh, before we paint, I do actually need to sand them a little bit. Mainly just so the paint will stick. Which actually, I don't know how much I need to do this. First time doing a squishy. At least this one was cheap and I know where to get it. I got it at Dollar General, so I can just go to Dollar General and buy another one. Which I feel like this sandpaper was probably a little bit too much because there's quite a bit on it. Which I don't care how the tiger looks, obviously. I don't know if I said this already or not, but hello Ninja Squad. I think I either said hello people or said hello Ninja Squad originally. I have no idea. But here it is again. By the way, I know sandpaper. This first time sandpapering a squishy, so that's why me sandpapering is not normal sandpapering. Because it's the first time doing this. Scuffing the tail pretty badly. So I don't lose the shape of the tail because I really like that. Which the way I'm doing this, I'm making sure I'm not trying to get rid of all the paint. I'm just trying to make it rougher so the paint will stick. Now the front, this is where I'm trying to make sure to go a little bit lighter. Just because there's actual detail here where it kind of puffs up a little. I don't want to lose that. Same with the eyebrows, which actually I realized that the eyebrows are actually off on this little guy, which bugs me to my core. But I did buy it at Dollar General, so what do I expect? Or not Dollar General, but Dollar Tree. Okay, it feels like it would take the paint. Filling it over. This might take a long time. This might take a few hours. So most of this will either be cut out, or if I can figure out how to fast forward this, that would be amazing. Which actually I'm thinking I'll probably do it on my editing software. I should be able to fast forward the frame rate to do so. Anyway, back to do things. Okay, front's done. Keep forgetting to say that. Hey, this is only my second craft video, so bottom, I don't like the way it is because it puffs up way too much. He does not sit flat. He rolls around a little. And he's also slightly unstable. I don't mind just going like this. Camera, don't fall. Okay, I'm almost there. Are you flatter? Yeah, roughly. I kind of want to take my Dremel, just go over it. Yes, I have a Dremel. For those who don't know what a Dremel is, it is a tool that I don't know how to explain it, but anyway. Yeah, I think he's worth sandpapered. I think. I don't know. I'm not used to working with squishies. So painting. There's a lot of paint everywhere thanks to you. Okay, I actually want to do white paint. Actually, I got this one for the inside of his ears. This one might be maybe able to get some from the bottle on my brush. Might need a different brush, honestly. Okay, it's not bad. You bug me. That was a little excess hair. So I'm just kind of going to paint them all over with white. Let's go. I don't know how well this white's going to hold out. That's a glob of white. And some painting this on top, squishy. And even paint over the eyes, paint over everything. It doesn't have to be well painted over, just enough to get by. There's some places that should be, but the eyes, the places that I'm not going to, that it's not going to be his hair. I'm not going to paint that hard over. The places it's going to be his hair, right here actually has a little bit too much because that's not going to be his hair. Needs a little bit more. I might need more white paint. So I may have to go and hunt that down in a few minutes. Wow. This paint is sad. I'm just going to paint fast. And then I'm going to try to find more white paint. And I'm already seeing the differences between the original paint and this paint. Original paint is a lot more of an off-white. So I also need to paint over that. I was wondering about that before I did this process. But yeah. This paint is a sad. Ugh. It's just a blob. I got the white paint. Got a big bottle of white paint. This one I don't need anymore. I do it in the floor because why not? Why do I have constantly do this in videos? I just throw things in the floor. Shaking up the bottle. Shaking up the bottle. Good old white. And I put a little bit. Enough to cover them, hopefully. I am using a lot of paint and I do realize that. So some people may comment about that. But the thing is, I need a lot of paint to cover this little guy. And it's going to be spread around. So it really doesn't even matter. Orange, nearly impossible to cover up. Which I think, I need to look at the picture again. I may have to just have, yes, a lot of his face is going to be covered up by black, so I actually have to worry about that. And this underneath him, I'm worried about. So this is kind of a rough coat, so it's not perfect. Let's just say that. I'll get a better bit of paint on in a few minutes. To y'all it's a few minutes, to me it's a few hours, rather. Probably even the next day. Mostly this video is probably going to be filmed this entire week. So it's not just going to be one sit down and, oh, you're done. Nope. It's probably going to be several days of me making this video. I'm hoping that's just sitting down and making it in one day, but who knows. I'll let y'all know if that happens or not. I'll say, oh, it's the next day, blah, 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 blah. I'll say the classic YouTube stuff that every single YouTuber says. Okay, I think the front is mostly done. I'm gonna go over these big spots inside the side. At least this is an art table, so if I get some paint on it, doesn't know. And this is mine now. This is my table now. That's kind of ironic that I made a video of me destroying something, and now I'm making a video of me making something. If y'all have watched the finale of Zane's Giant Mech Battle, you know exactly what I'm talking about. And cute little icon thing. Shake, shake, shake. And squirt, squirt, squirt. Squirt. Skirt. Squirt. That's a lot of paint, but I'm trying to cover this little guy, so he's gonna need a lot of paint. Honestly, this is probably a little annoying to y'all. There'll probably be some of y'all that know paint stuff and other things. You're probably like, he probably shouldn't be painting it like a ceramic, but honestly, I kind of see the ceramic gray as a good, effective way of painting. It's kind of the only reason why I kind of do the ceramic gray, because then you get your character or whatever you're working on looking correctly. Now once I'm done with a coat, I'm going to take a break, and I'll come back and check on them. Here is the finished thing. So obviously, since it's going to dry pretty quickly, I'm pretty sure my break is not going to be that short, that long. So, and also to y'all, it's going to be a few minutes. I don't know, I live on my time, and then I'm like, oh wait, they were going to see this and be like, a lot of this stuff has already happened. So, yeah, I'm going to take a break. I'll come back. First coat's done, and it feels mostly dry. Mostly. I can tell it's not fully dry, but it's enough that I can put a second coat on it. I'm going to do a second coat, and yeah. It's next morning. Hello. Yes, I'm wearing a hat. I called this my work hat. Good old My Hero Academia. So, I painted him. He looks a little rough. I hate that. I may take some puffy paint and paint over him. I do have my hands on said puffy paint. I could also just, I can get another one, and do this entire process again. Or, or I can just use puffy paint, which is probably what I'm going to do. So, but yeah, it took several coats. You can kind of tell. Sadly, I did get a little bit too much paint on him, and then it dried before I could lay it down. I didn't notice it until it dried. Oops, my bad. You may be able to hear my cat eating his food right now. Sorry about that. So yeah, I will, Gibson, 1 second, I will let you out. He's about to scratch my door. He does that, and I've been trying to get him to stop doing that. Anyway, I will grab the puffy paint. Puffy paint acquired. Okay. Just one more coat just to get everything. The problem is I think I got too much, because if I do this slightly, it starts cracking a little. Okay. So this is fully dry. There might be some spot right in here they're not dry. I hate that. I hate that that's a big old hole. Got a new plate, obviously. I used the puppy paint over him. His eyes seem back to normal. I'm hoping when I paint it, which will be the same color as my cat's eyes, which I think this paint will be fine. I might use a different color, green, who knows. It depends. Right now he is asleep in his cat tree, just enjoying life. Sadly there is some cracks in it, but that should be fine. Once I paint, one of these paints should be better than the other. Also, it's kind of low. They're both pretty low, so I don't think we have any more black paint. So this might have a little bit of a vlog in said video. Alright, let's get some paint on this plate. I hope I don't run out. Alright, paint rag. I'm looking at the pictures I have. Oh, that's a good picture of his face. You can see his chin and everything. Which I might put some more fluff on him instead of how his face is, because so I'm going to put it right here. You can kind of see the bump on his nose, which is where I'm not going to paint. And you can also tell that one of his cheeks has a little bit of white, so I don't know if I should start with his cheeks or not. Look at that. Do it on that side, then I'm also going to do it on this side. I'm making sure it looks fine. Right now, it looks like a raccoon. His nose is black as well, but I really want to outline it with some gray. So I wonder how this paint would look. compared to that one. So maybe I can get some details in here. Start out outlining his nose a little. His mouth also needs to pop out some. I know I can kind of see where the mouth begins again. I almost want to give him a blah face. So that's what he's got going so far. You know, I'm okay with that. His eyebrows is the biggest problem that I'm going to run into. Because I can't really see his eyebrows. I can feel where they stop. Oof. I like this one better than that one. But it will work. And also I can repaint it. So they're going to make it gray instead of black. Just mainly so it can stand out, even though that's not how he actually looks in the picture. I need some things to stand out with him. Obviously I have some excess paint in here. So that's a problem. He looks strong. Oh deal. It's not what I was aiming for. That's not what I was going for. Okay. Well, I'll have to fix that later. And I will add his little white mark, obviously. I gotta take my time. Go very slowly. And I should stop talking so you can get into your time lapse, or so I can skip this. Us to go into a V. There we go. Okay. Now with his legs, with the picture I'm looking at right now, you can barely tell. And now he looks like a hot mess. But maybe once I'm done with it, it won't look as bad. Nose looks a little funny. Should be able to fix that. I want to make his eyes a little bit less than that. This paint, mostly this paint dries pretty quickly. I'm going to tap my finger around, look for wet spots, and spread them out with just my finger. Gibson does not have. Alright, it gives him an evil grin at this point. It's mainly right over the eyes, so I'm like, I want to paint over that. Okay, I can paint though. It's dry enough. So I can get some white paint going. Just enough to redo some stuff. Oh, if it doesn't all come out with this. It has done this a couple of times where you just use the rag instead of needing to get your full brush wet, and sometimes most of the paint comes out and you can use the brush again. Sadly it stains the brush, but most of the time, okay, yeah, it's so black and it's coming up. Okay, a little bit is coming out of my hand, so I'll be right back. Oh, the battery's almost dead in this. Alright, I got new batteries. He's fully dry, nice and smooth too. Mostly, you can see some spots. And you can still see where these holes are. But the thing is, it kind of makes them look a little fluffier, so I'm okay with that. Boop, 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 boop. Looking at my cat, that's the best part. Now down here, there's a lot of detail that needs to be done, and this needs to be repainted. Alright, here's the picture. Actually, that's just one of the pictures. The picture of his paws. You know, his legs. Gibson, you're annoying. To find a good picture of your paws. Gotta good picture of his face, but I don't have a good picture of his paws. Working on it. Barely can figure out what's going on with that picture. You can barely tell what's going on here, but it's enough to get by what we're doing. Think. Gibson, I thought you were in here. Gibson. Gibson. Are you in here? No? Okay, he's not in here. There you are, bud. Can I look at your paws? Gibson. Oh, and he's out of here. Okay. Focus on the front. So I saw Gibson walk by, so I'm pretty sure it goes like this. It stops right around there. It's where his fur ends. I have a picture, but it wasn't that clear. And picture time. It's not that clear, but you can kind of make out how his paws look. Kind of. It's a rough picture. I'm also going to try to go and get a good picture of his paws, which that picture should pop up right around there. If I did that, not, then yeah, there he is. Oh, I like it. Not fully Gibson, but you know, I did the best I could. Now I'm going to wash out this brush and get a good picture of him. That's actually, I think, through the full side. So. Yep, that is my cat. Now the underneath of him, I already have plans to make his little paws with this peach color. Choosing the peach because I thought it would look the best, as they would look closer to what Gibson looks like. Okay, so I'm back, and yes, I did a lot of stuff while I was gone. I was mainly doing like copy and paste type stuff. I did do his little mark, Gibson's mark, as you can see. The eyebrows need to be painted gray. That will happen. These need to be painted peach. Eyes need to be painted green. Nose will be painted gray. I looked at his eyes, and what I found out is that it's more of a mixture of this and yellow. It's its own unique color. Speaking of, he's in his cat tree asleep, right behind me. I fixed up his nose to make it look more like an actual cat nose. Hopefully y'all can't tell a difference, but I think I may have actually mixed some black and white. But the thing is, I'm okay with that because he is a black and white cat. He would have some gray in him as well. Yeah, it's not really exact, but you know, let him have it. He also has his little white mark that I need to add to him. Which honestly, if you're looking at it, it looks like a, to me, I think it looks like a bottle of soda after a mint had been dropped in it and it's just spewing out. That's what it looks like to me. So that that would be fun to draw. That's going to be probably the last thing I do. I painted this. His tail doesn't show up well, which does work with Gibson since he is a black cat. But I really want his tail to show, so I'm going to do just that. Everything else looks just like him. There's still some orange peeping out, so I'm going to do that. Also, I kept some, roughly. It's not exact. I kind of was doing it by imagination, because I've never seen Gibson sitting. But it looks just like him, so I'm okay with that. I'm gonna give up, and if I can't do the stripe, I may just do a line. Now let's move on with his tail. Let's get a good mixture of black and white going. Shake, 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 shake. Third day of making this little guy. Exciting. I saved my paint from yesterday. I was gonna mix it up. And let's see the conditions of this paint. You know, I had to do something. I didn't want to waste paint. Yeah. How's the battery? It's not showing me the battery. I can't tell how good the battery is. It's not good. That scares me a little. Oh, I stabbed the plate. Okay, I'm just gonna remove the tape. And boom. Alright, so the paint looks fine. Looks very liquidy. Also, that's exciting. That there was some paint that kind of fell on that. Tape ball. Okay, let's get into this. Let's mix up the paint. Let's go with my knife. Mix up the paint, mix up the paint. Hopefully this is enough and it will make a good gray. A really nice gray. I want it to be kind of a grayish black. So more black than gray, so it can stand out on this. I also might need more. Let's just give it a dab. Berry C. Okay, let that dry. And just like yesterday, Cat is in his tree. Surprised he didn't wake up and I just say Cat. I'm just gonna outline it. Honestly, this is more temporary. This is not the actual way I'm doing the tail. It's just temporary. So now we need this. Well, that could have worked better than bland. Well, now I need to go for all that with black. Exciting. And paint is dry because of glitter wag. Paint wag. Is that again? Okay, gray paint acquired. This needs to be washed off. And also I fixed this tail a little bit. And now I need to add some black onto, no, I'm going to put it on this plate. Just so I won't get mixed up on this one. So yeah, that's fun. Alright, let's do this. Yeah, this one's out. Alright, this one's washed on the other one. You know what? Forget about the plate. Opening up. So many pausing, unpausing, and said in this video today. I say today, this just took me 3 days to make. Drying off stale a little. It has to dry quicker, I've noticed. I kind of don't hate it, but I also do hate it. So that was just not, it was just, those are some spots I can't really get in and kind of, I'm just going to use my finger to lay down some paint. Worked. It does look like a cat tail now. I just, that one line right there bugs me. I want some more gray. It just needs to be small. I'm going to grab a smaller brush. That's what I'm going to do. Here I can wash out this brush again. At this point, I really should just grab 2 different brushes. You know? And plus there's still some white spots. I'm like, I really need to go back and redo them. And also those, I need to make his eyes a little bit bigger. And it still gives him the right personality I'm aiming for. Kind of a meh face. A blah face. See? I need to do his nose as well. Gray. I need to do his eyebrows. I'm doing them gray. I'm doing it gray just so it can stand out. And same with the eyebrows. I think I've said that multiple times in this video, but you know, it's one of my videos. Sometimes here we just repeat things, you know, like a lot. Okay, I now have 3 brushes. You be careful with this one because this one is a special brush, but it already has some stains, as you can see. which works really well. And has a hard spot right here, but aside from that, it's a good brush. And another one that's also stained. This brush is technically stained, but it's been washed out pretty well. I think originally it had green in it. Okay, let's stay focused and get to detailing. Sorry. Because I'm gonna use this one as a good detail. So this one's gonna be my gray. Yeah, I'm okay with that. There we go. Hey, he has a tail now. And final spot. Fantastic. I'm just gonna. This still won't bug me, so. Because that's just gonna bug me, even though it's kind of cartoony. You know what? It makes it stand out, and that's all that really matters with making a little cat squishy. Just gonna paint it real fast, since I already have the gray paint, like why not? Okay, that's not correct. Should look more like this one. This one I'm gonna make sure I stay in the lines. You know? Just like painting in coloring books. Well, he has two oddly shaped eyebrows. This spot, I'm going to come back with some black and reshape his eyebrow there and cover up that white spot. The nose and the mouth needs it with gray. Just gonna draw it out. Yeah, that works. Turn back on camera. Look at this through the camera lens, and I'm looking at my cat. I have done it. I'm making my cat. Hopefully it doesn't look like he's smiling. Kinda looks like he's smiling. You know what? That's okay with me. Might have a little bit of gray on it. A little bit of white on his nose. Don't remember. Come on, I didn't mean to hit update. Oh shoot. Well, my phone is updating. You know, I have the actual creature right in front of me. Gibson, can I see your nose? Look at me. Look straight at me. Okay. Thank you, buddy. I like it. Okay, let's see. Let's look on the other guys. Ooh, that looks really good. Yes. Eyebrow looks a little funny. I will fix that. I need to do the back, really. It's a little cartoony, but I'm okay with it. It goes to a point, and that's what I love about it. Okay. Well, he looks good. There's some. Oh yeah, I forgot those spots. Those I need to do. His eyes I need to do. I need the picture. So sadly, I can't really do anything until I have the picture. So I'm going to go back over front and do some of the spots that I missed. I'm just gonna redo some spots. That's dry. His nose is all dry. His mouth is dry. His mouth is funny looking, and I love it. I fixed some things with his mouth. His mouth looks so much better now. And his eyebrows, I sharpened them a little bit. And yeah. I think now is time to do the inside of the ears. Both of them. And the paws. Then we'll be doing the eyes. Draw some, which actually I need a yellow. So I can mix I need to mix green and yellow. And I looked around on him. And for the most part, I think I'm good on white. So this one shall now be used for these two. Well, I may have to go and grab another brush. First things first, let's do the base color. Say base. The peach is supposed to be for the inside of the ears and for the paws. Shake, 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 shake. Not a lot, but should be enough for what we need it for. Peach is required. Peach is peach. You're gonna look up that song on my own merit. I can't play that song because of copyright stuff. Which will be copyright claim, not strike, so it's not actually that not actually a problem. False copyright strike, then we have a problem. That affects the channel. Now I can do a separate video talking about all that. Nice. Alright. I want to look at my picture I have of him. You're off-white or gray rock for that fluff on his ears. You can see that in the picture. And I said I was going to do his mark last. That's the last thing, completed last thing I'm doing for him. So there was that white to do. He's just staring at me. Okay, I'm back. I cleaned out my brush. I'm going to put this in his ear. What about that? Forgot to clean that off. I'm going to put a little bit on his ear, as you can see from the picture. I'm going to make it look exactly like the picture. I like it. I love him. I have my cat as a little squishy. Shake, 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 shake. Off-white. I dropped it. And you could hear my cat sneeze in the background. Bless you. You know, this might be a italic. I want to test this on some. Yeah, you can't really see it that well. But yeah, it's a italic white. One sec. Alright, I'm recording on my phone now. Got a paintbrush. Got off-white. So hopefully this works now. I can finish this little guy. It's plenty for what I need for you. But buddy, compare it to the white. Normal white. Yeah, that works for me. That looks good to me. Can I record while I'm also looking at a picture? No. I guess I'm going off memory. Wait. Actually, I have the actual creature right here. Gibson, can I look at your face? Hey, buddy. Alright. It's coming down from him. Y'all can see him because of you're looking at a picture. I cannot. I really wanted this to be off-white, so. Which actually doesn't look that bad. Of course, there's spots like that, then you go over now. Okay. You know, I'm okay with that. That doesn't look that bad. The colors really pop on the screen, and you can see all my mistakes. But, you know, it looks really good. I'd say he's looking quite nice. So, what's that look on now? Ooh, there we go. That looks really good on camera. It also looks really good in person as well. Kind of. There's some issues with it, but for the most part, it's pretty good. Okay, guys, I'm gonna let this dry, and I'll be back to you. Okay, I washed out my brushes, and now let's keep it going. I kind of want to go in here with some gray. Y'all can see the picture? I cannot. That's not bad. That's okay. I'm okay with that. I'm really yeah. It took me a while to be like, yeah, that's fine. I like it. I'm also getting it on a plate. I will go down to kind of detailing and getting just some minor stuff done, except for his mark. I will go ahead and paint. Honestly, I like this. Since this is not my brush, I'm going to take really good care of it. I'm going to make sure no excess paint gets on the handle. Usually my handles look like this because I want them to, because it gives them proportionality, it gives them more depth to them. Then we're going to work on his eyes. I have a yellow and I have a green. I'm going to mix them. I'm going to kind of mix them together, not fully, just enough where obviously there's going to be more green than yellow. If you're looking at his eyes, you can tell that. And also his paws with the peach. So yeah. He's looking good, guys. He's looking good. Yup. That's my cat. Alright. Let's get this train rolling. I don't know why I used train, but I did. Shake. That should now just be with every single craft video where I just shake paint aggressively in y'all's face. Looks like before I do this, I want to look at his face. I'm going to try to wake him. Can I see eyes, little dragon? You really are mad at me. More of a lime green, but honestly, maybe I should just start with yellow. Looking at him, he's probably mad at me right now because I keep waking him up. So I should probably just start the first part yellow. Make this all yellow. I love the shape of his eyes, so I really don't want to mess that up. We're gonna go really slow. I'm going to kind of make an outline first, just so I won't mess up. You know, I didn't even mention how long I'm letting this. Oh, that's nice. Letting this dry. Should have been timing that out and telling you guys. Oh well, it's okay. And yeah, I said I was going to just outline it, and you know, I ended up coloring it all in. All right, green. Ugh. Goodness. Yo, pull that off. Just gonna put it on the table for now. There it is. Snowed it. I dropped the paint. Don't need these two anymore. I got a lot of yellow. Did not mean to get a lot of yellow. Anyway, we're back. Okay. Alright. I'm back. Wait. Is this... Ooh, that still has yellow in it. And I don't have a brush for the green. There we go. I thought the two colors would blend together. That is more Gibson's eye color. That's good. I like that. I'm still going to shape up his eye though, but for the most part, that looks nice. Now I need good old black. I need another deep cut brush. I'll probably just clean up this one and get some black on it. Okay, I can't actually tell, so that's good. I'm okay with that. Okay, alright. I might have to do this a couple of times to make it look right. Yeah, that's kind of funny. You know, I was trying to make it look like a normal cat eye, but I kind of like the round eyes better. The round eyes just make them stand out a little better. He also kind of looks like Toothless. I'm realizing that his eyes look just like Toothless's eyes. Although Toothless has like dark green, when my cat has Okay, all that's missing, I'm going to put some peach on his paws. And the way I'm going to do that, yeah, I'm pretty much done, guys. And yes, I'm okay with them. The thing is, it's going to be on the bottom of him, so you're not going to be able to see it that much. It's just a nice little detail. Just a nice little detail. I wish I could dip Gibson's paw in this and put a mark just somewhere on this little guy. But yeah, guys, that's it. That's after 3 days. This is what does come out. Hit. I like that. I like the face. Yep, that's my cat. That's squishy. Anyway, guys, don't forget to slay like button, slay the subscribe button if you're new or have not already, and ring the notification bell. Thank you all for watching, and goodbye. In short sequence of him spinning. Meow. I forgot his mark. Alright, I got the paint. And I have the motor. And now I can see the picture. I'm going to start out by just doing... Anyway, since this mark is so small, I'm kind of making it a little bigger than it actually is. Now I'm going to look at him as reference. Correct. At all. So I need black. Kind of okay with that. That's okay. That looks fine. Compare it to his face, and it looks close enough. I don't want to be close enough. I don't want to be perfect, but you know, I can only go so far. I don't want to go random strokes mainly, because it's kind of like a firewalk. It just kind of goes level. I wish I could make this spot small. I'm going to try. Compare it to his face. I like it. I like it. It looks good, and I'm okay with it. So, you know, you'd be surprised actually how accurate this is. I'm okay with that. I'm going to change up the outro a little, because I kind of already said it. But here he is. He looks great. He looks perfect. Anyway, guys, thank you for watching. Don't forget to slay the like button, slay the subscribe button if you are new or have not already, and ring the notification bell if you are new or have not already. Thank you for watching. Goodbye. and cat time.